Christina Kahn.
And I'm Leela Hilton.
And this is Burn Before Reading, the podcast about shiterature.
Here we are to discuss the terrible writing we did when we were younger and touch on some nostalgic and cringy literary topics along the way.
Forgot to ask this before we started recording. Amanda, how do you want me to introduce you? Like,
Great question. Great
what
question.
like tag do you know?
It goes back and forth. Royal commentator is like the
That's the big one.
always.
Okay.
I'm a not published yet author, but soon to be published.
Very excited to talk about that.
Yeah. Royal commentator is fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And it's Amanda Matta?
Matta, yep.
Okay, great. With us today is Amanda Matta, royal commentator. What? That's so cool. Welcome to the show, Amanda.
Thank you so much for having me. And it's really not that crazy. I just still 4 years in post videos from my bedroom some of the time. So,
It's so cool how you can gain like notoriety and like prestige doing that.
Notoriety is the word. Yeah. Yeah.
The notorious Amanda Matta with us in the studio. Not really. We're recording virtually. Tell the listeners a little bit about what you do.
Well, so I make internet videos primarily. Well, that's how it started, about the British royal family and other, European, worldwide royals. And since I've started making those TikToks and Instagram reels, I guess you would call them, I've also started a newsletter and I have a podcast where I break down weekly royal news stories with my co-host, and it's just a passion of mine that somehow turned into a career. It's like you said, wild, considering I'm American and I'm coming at you from central Pennsylvania.
Yes. So I learned about you because you were on our friend Sam's show, Content and Capable. We're on the same podcast network. And as he was introducing you, I was like, this makes perfect sense. An Australian, a sovereign right. British citizen or whatever.
And then I started talking.
And I was like, oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So how did you get interested in that?
My mom loved Princess Diana, and that's pretty much it.
Whose mom didn't love Princess
Diana? Exactly. My mom got married in like 1994, and she was a preschool teacher. So like, of course she loved Princess Diana. Like, who didn't?
Yeah.
I remember she had baby books of me and my brothers, but also Prince William and Harry, and they lived on the same shelf in our living room.
I love that.
That's very funny.
Like, I don't know if you know those like photo books you used to be able to buy. They're like glossy hardcover, like 8.5 by 11 books, and you flip through, and it's just pictures of royals.
Yep.
Prince William and Harry. Yeah,
that's so funny.
Yeah, yep. That's where it started.
I had a Prince William one,
mm-hmm.
and it was not a baby book. It was teen Prince William.
It was for teens.
And he was hot before the jeans kicked in, let me tell you. Like
the smolder was so good.
God.
Before it turned into like all of the Windsor men have like these haunted eyes, and the receding hairline. And
it's from all of the imperialism. It haunts them.
Yeah. It's rough.
That's the price they have to pay. So.
Well, that is really cool. Yeah, we've been kind of branching out. Historically, we've had podcasters on the show, which you're a podcaster. We've had authors on the show. We've had people we know. But a couple weeks ago we had like a math program business owner for children.
Okay.
Right. Now we got a royal commentator. Here's the secret. Everyone had to write when they were a kid, you know?
Wow.
So we can really have anyone on the show if their mom is really good at keeping records or whatever.
Yeah, that's the secret.
Oh, we mustn't forget Leela.
There it is. Since we have a new guest, Christina, I will start with you. What has been cringing you out lately?
Let's see. Where to begin? Tiny cringe. I had to put a post-it on my computer that says, I'm Christina Kahn, but each word is bigger than the last one. So it's a tiny I'm and a big con, because for many, many episodes in a row, our episodes would start with, I'm Christina Khan. Because I like came in so strong.
Like a sneeze at the beginning.
Yes. And so I had to I'm like, reel it in, girl. So the only way I can remember to do things during podcasting is to write it on a post-it that is directly on top of my friends that I am looking at right now. So uh, keep your ear out in the next couple episodes for me whispering.
Oh,
I'm Christina Khan.
she's a real Ron Burgundy, a real Veronica Burgundy, if you
Yeah,
will.
I really am a Veronica Burgundy. Because I can only do what is written in front of me, right? Is that what you're getting
Yes.
at? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
That's me. Yeah. So yeah, just my big mouth cringing me out yet again.
I understand. Understand. You said tiny cringe. Was that going to be followed up with a larger cringe, or are we going to keep it cute today?
Hmm. Let me get 3 seconds of thought if something cringy has happened to me recently.
You don't have to.
Nope. I'm pretty good. Well, here's it's cringe. I got my vagina waxed. My vulva to be specific.
Oh.
Yeah, not
And
the inside.
not the well, a little bit on the inside. Which is something that I do regularly. But that doesn't make it better, and it's always horrible. And this was my most painful one ever, and I don't know why, and it just hurt. This is the first time I've ever not been able to be chill. I had to physically react, you know?
Yeah,
I was like,
yes.
da, 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 da.
Bite down on something.
Yes. And I was like, and I was like, no, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. And she's like, let's just take a break.
I wonder, and sometimes it's about the touch. I think sometimes it's about the actual wax they use. That's what different waxers have told me. There's certain kinds
Mm.
of wax that it like comes off easier or it comes off gentler. I don't know. I think a lot of it comes down to the actual waxer though.
I
This
think
was
a
a
lot of it
newbie
comes
for you,
down to
right?
putting hot wax right on top of my clit, just right there.
Yes. It's for me,
It
it's the do you get
okay,
the full Brazilian with the booty hole too? Sorry, Amanda.
all the
That's all
way.
right. No, you're
You're in
fine.
it now. She listened
Can
to
I
our
be
50
so
Shades
honest? I
Yes,
did.
episode.
That was
please.
my intro. Can I be honest? I've never had a wax ever. Like,
Here's
Wow,
the thing.
brag.
I'm
It,
31. Never.
I think that is just a-okay.
Yep, it's
I
fine.
think I'm all right. Yeah.
It is
Listening
like
to you.
it,
Yep.
it's pretty nice. Like if I go on like a slutty little beach vacation and I'm wearing my like sluttiest little like I have some bathing suits that the bikini line is not enough. It's all got to go, you know.
Yeah.
So, but this was not a new waxer to answer your question, Leila. This was a
Okay.
waxer that hurt less previously. As I don't know.
She's having a bad day.
I could have been having a bad day. She could have been having a bad day, but it hurt like fuck.
Damn. I do think it hurts. The part that always hurts the most during a Brazilian is that, for me, is that the cushy full front part. That's the part that
Yeah,
hurts the most for me. I
right
don't,
up the slit.
yeah. Well,
Right up
no,
the
no,
slit.
the top, like the top
Okay.
pudgy part. I don't know why. Maybe because the fat like fights back or
The
something.
fat
I got a big
fights
fat
back.
vagina. Newsflash. Okay. But
Yeah, and then like I showered later that day or like maybe the next day and like the water was not hot, but when it hit my pussy, it was like and then also that night I told Greer, my boyfriend, I was like, no sex tonight, gotta wax.
yes,
One thing led to another.
he didn't listen.
And I didn't listen. He was like, you said no sex tonight. And I was like, well,
I challenged
then you
myself.
started touching my boobies. So that's on you. Um, and, and it was all fine and good. Um, he was like, this is like so graphic for like a brand new friend on the show, but
I'm absorbing and just sitting here in wonderment and awe because you know how buttoned up I have to be when I'm on a call normally because I talk
really,
about the royal family.
yeah,
Oh
okay.
shit.
Set yourself free.
This is amazing.
Yeah, so my boyfriend Greer eating me out. Great, good old fun, love it. That's why he pays for the waxes, ladies. And then he, then the eating out finished, as it
It
does,
commenced.
and he moved his face, his heavily bearded face, and I almost punched this man in the face because
Owie!
of how much it. I was like, get off, get off, get off.
Oh man.
So there. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Can you guys still
Have you?
hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Crystal.
Yep.
My Audacity just stopped recording. That
Oh
is why
no.
I keep it up always. I know I got the
Well,
whole story. I watched it stop right
okay,
before
I was
my
gonna say
eyes.
let's take it from the top.
No, oh my God, I just simply wouldn't retell that story.
Yeah.
That was really crazy though. I wonder why it did that. USB microphone.
Oh,
Okay, so thanks for letting me regale you about my Brazilian wax. My butthole's smooth as hell these days though.
I
Hmm.
love it. I feel like it really cleans it out when they when they strip the butthole out. I
Oh
don't know why
yeah.
I'm like, this is the cleanest my booty's ever been. I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
get in there. Wow. As if anyone could follow that. Amanda, what's been cringing you out lately?
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna follow you and do a tiny cringe and then a big cringe.
Okay,
Wow,
we love
okay.
it.
Tiny cringe. Season 4 of Love on the Spectrum. Any watchers?
I haven't watched it, I think, since the second season, but I'm
Okay.
familiar.
Yeah, I have mixed thoughts.
Okay, tell us.
Well, so my husband, he works with, underserved students and kids with learning differences. So we kind of watch
Mm-hmm.
it with through that lens. And we know kids like this and people like this. But then there's the other side of it where they're playing music in the background, like I'm watching a wildlife documentary of baby animals, and I just sit there and I'm just like, this this is so cringe. And we are piping in audio over these conversations between, adults on the spectrum trying to find love and go on a cute little date.
Yeah.
That just makes it so like we last night watching it hid behind pillows. And I don't think it was up to like the people in the show. I think that was on the editors of the
Yeah.
show.
Producers
Wow.
probably.
Putting us in that position. And
That's rough, buddy.
I want to be supportive because everyone who has ever, their NDAs have expired from the show. They've been pretty complimentary about it, but
Yeah.
Interesting.
that's
That's the
my
trouble.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
trouble.
that's
They're all consenting adults who are like just like any other reality stars.
But I swear to God,
Yeah.
today we were watching one little date segment and the music from the intro to The Sims 3 was playing. And I'm like, what is happening here?
I know
Oh
that
my God.
music.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of musical choices in reality TV that are super cringe. Like, have you ever been watching like a 2015 dating show and like the Hispanic woman comes on screen and you hear
Oh God.
castanets or whatever?
It's like the guitar's like doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You're like, oh boy.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Miguel and Tulio from Rotel Dorado Energy with her
And I love a
intro.
reality TV moment, but I also love to hate it and
Mm-hmm.
dissect what that says about us as people, that
I
this
think
is what we
that's healthy.
consume.
I think
Yeah.
it's a healthy
Yeah.
perspective. Yeah.
Well, amazing. But yeah, that's been cringing me out. I think we have 2 episodes to go, so pray for me.
Okay.
Okay.
You can do this.
Big cringe, taxes.
Oh,
Tax season.
I haven't
You're
done mine
content
yet.
creators. You understand.
Well, we don't really like make enough money to pay taxes for our
exactly. Thank
but
God.
we still have to
Lucky
do
you.
taxes.
Yeah, taxes still
Is
exist.
it lucky us, Amanda?
Well, yeah, because that self-employment tax, I always
Oh,
forget it
true.
exists until
I hear
basically
it's
right
a real
now.
it's a real bitch.
It's a
It
real
is a real
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, at least this was my experience back when I was like working full time as a contractor. A lot of
Mhm.
times, contractor workers are not getting paid enough that they can be saving what they will owe on taxes. It just fucks
Yep.
you until you marry someone, at least in my case, who earns slightly more than you and is like, I guess I'll pay this off.
Yeah.
That's
how
the
I got it
secret.
done. Yep.
Yeah. We're both 1099s, and I always get to this
Damn
point
it.
where I'm like, I swear to God, I had enough money. I guess silly me, spent it all on rent.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Ugh.
I know. So I just like try not to think about it too much.
That does
Horrible.
suck. This year I got the lowest like federal return I've ever gotten, like $250. It was small enough that today I was like, I wonder where that is. And then I went hunting through my bank accounts and found that unfortunately it has already been in my bank account for like 10 days. Like
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, this has already been incorporated into my money. I didn't even have the opportunity to enjoy the $250.
Oh wow. I haven't done mine yet.
Surprise, surprise. Leela, it's you. It's your turn.
It's
Is it that you haven't done your taxes
me.
yet? Is that your
No.
cringe?
No. If we're gonna I'll just round us out with a God, both my cringes. Which one's a big one and which one's a little one?
You just pick, and then that'll cast
All
a
right.
perspective for us.
Okay. Okay. They're both body horror. I'm so sorry, Amanda. We don't really talk about like bodily functions this
That's
much
not true.
usually.
That's not
I
true.
don't believe it.
I'm gonna talk about shitting. Okay, okay, first mini cringe is today, before I left to go get my hair done,
Which it
I
looks beautiful, by the way.
thank
Looks
you.
really cool. You look very
Thank you.
70s.
Ooh, thank you. I, had to take myself a big old shit and
There's something about needing to go do something
yes.
that
Yeah.
makes you have to shit first.
And I'm like, well, all right. So was getting it done and
Wow.
used a lot more too much toilet paper. Let's just
But
say
can I interest you in a bidet?
I would love one.
A
Can I have?
bidet,
Thank you. How
a,
much?
you can pay probably $12. A bidet and a
I thought you were gonna
butthole
sell me one.
wax will
She'll use
do
her tax return.
wonders.
The old double B, bidet and a butthole wax. Um, yeah. So, getting pregnant changes the consistency of things. Let's just say. So I was using a lot more toilet paper than I normally would,
This
as is appropriate. I will leave it at that.
is pretty
And
graphic for us,
okay,
actually.
I'm trying to keep it. I didn't get into consistency.
Okay, that's
Okay.
enough.
Um, that's enough. Anyway, it was a real cloggeroonie. Just the toilet paper, not the shit. But I used too much toilet paper, so it was clogged. I knew it would be as
That's
soon as
a
I
lot
stood
of
up.
toilet paper to clog your
You've
toilet?
you've never clogged your toilet using too much toilet paper your whole life, Tina? Not even as a
No,
child?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I guess I just have a weird butthole. Um, well, I gave it a couple flushes and then was plunging it and trying my best. It wasn't working, so I just said it's one of those situations where I bet if I leave it for a couple hours and come back, it'll be fine. And usually, and I'm sure it would have been, but I left and then I came back and Jason was said something about like blah 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 stinky girl, and I was like, I'm not stinky, I smell good, and he was like, I saw otherwise with what you left before you left for your
Oh
appointment today.
my
And I was
God.
like, what? And he was like, yeah, I was wondering why. I always forget his office is right back to the bathroom. He goes, I was wondering why you kept saying, oh God, shit, pull it together, get it together. Oh God, what's wrong? And I didn't realize, I guess I forgot he could hear me. So it was pretty funny, but also cringy. Clogging the
Yeah.
old turlet.
Sometimes
Um,
marriage does make people too close, you know? Like
it's
sometimes it's good
true.
to take a step back.
Yeah, and I was like, well, thanks for taking care of that. I was like, it might have been fine if you had left it. It wasn't rising. It was just not okay. Anyway, that was
So
one of the
that's the small
cringes.
cringe. Long but small, I guess.
Long but small. Hold on, I know this. Oh yes, the other cringes that Christina knows, but she seemed to pretend she doesn't, is that I woke up thrice in the night a couple weeks ago to my kitten licking my nipples.
So sorry.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I've been there.
I mean, it's not fine. Oh, you've been there? Okay, great.
Yeah,
Well,
sadly.
not, but it's gotta be the worst kind of tongue to be on my nipples. I'll
Ugh.
just be totally honest with you on that. And I'm pregnant, so they're so sensitive. But I'm not pregnant enough for there to be milk, so like I don't know what exactly she was. Maybe she just knows it's coming. I
It's
don't.
just like a thing. Like cats just like
They try to
things.
like latch sometimes when they're that young too.
She's not that young. She's almost a
Well,
year old.
that's right where
She's
ours is, and she still does
well,
it.
well, my cat's a
She's still a
pervert, so
baby.
yeah. Anyway, if anyone wants a cat, she's a pervert cat, so you
Perfect
can
cat
have
to
her.
sell.
I'll sell her for $250, the price of Tina's tax return.
I've I've never had a cat lick my nipples because I sleep with a shirt on, brag.
Oh.
But I have seen many a cat make not okay eye contact with my lover's penises. um have you ever seen a cat start tracking a dick?
Can't say I have.
But you know what? Our kitten would if there were like a helicopter dick situation happening. I'm sure she would be like,
Yeah. It moves like independently from the rest of the body, and the cat's like, oh, like
Do they
that's
play
prey.
with those spring toys? Because depending on size, that could be kind of
Yeah,
roughly similar.
you're training your cat to hunt the dick.
I'm working with a little bit more than one of those spring toys, okay?
Uh-oh. Brag.
Oh, cats. Anyway, um, let's get into we all win, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's get into the work. And let me just keep my Audacity window right in my line of sight as I no longer trust it. Just making my window small. Do do do. And you won't stop. Do 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 do. Okay. Wait, I don't want to spoil it. Let me open the. Okay. Are you witnessing the work at this time?
Almost.
What do you mean
Still no.
almost?
There it is.
There it is.
Oh, it was tinking. Okay, let's back up. Let's back it up.
I
All
did
right.
not design the cover, just for the record.
Okay.
Wow.
Noted. Amanda, why don't you tell us what we're looking at?
So this is the elementary literary magazine. I would call it more of an anthology from Mill Road Elementary School circa 2004. I'm thinking I was in third grade in this iteration of
Okay.
the anthology. So we would, I guess, all contribute. I don't know if this was a thing the year before I got here or the year after, because I started at this school in third grade and we never did this again. But I have one copy of this thing that was told to me as a tradition where all the students in the school would submit a piece of writing and they would publish it. And I remember, okay, I was a gifted and talented kid. I was a bitch as a child. Also, I need you to understand. One time I got pulled into the counselor's office and she started talking to me about queen bees and cliques. And I was like, what is she talking about? And then it clicked in my little gifted, talented brain. Oh, she thinks I'm a bully. Because I guess I was really mean to other children. But I do remember flipping through this and like looking at the kids who I knew they weren't good readers or writers, you know, when you popcorn read,
yes.
and judging their writing hard. And then thinking to myself, I'm on page 1. Because if you open this cover, I am the second, like the first excerpt in here is 4 lines. And then mine is the second one, the second entry in this anthology. So
that is what do they call it in newspapers?
Above the fold. Yep.
Above the fold.
There's also a misprint in here, which means my page is printed twice. It's in the middle of the book too. So I took that as a sign as well that mine was the best. And then I was reading it. I haven't read this in like years. I was reading it earlier today and I was like, oh my fucking God. Girl, what was this?
So this is I can see the staples in the scan. This is a stapled together computer paper.
Yes. So this is a purple. I don't know if this is a visual medium. I think it's just audio.
It is. So we publish video.
Okay, perfect. So it's
if
a
you're
purple,
not on the YouTube, you're missing out.
Front and back, like manuscript. The raw page edges are right there.
Wow.
They are stapled. I assume parents volunteered to type. We got, if you page through it, there's different fonts happening.
Ooh.
There's clip art happening, and there are student submitted illustrations for like cover designs. So the one they picked for the cover was Sink Your Teeth into a Good Book, and it's a little mouth biting a copy of My Side of the Mountain.
what did that book ever do to you?
Was a seminal text at Mill Road Elementary School in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. But yes, so
the cover artist did this thing that I have seen before where they turned the 2 O's in book into eyes.
Yes,
yeah.
eyeballs.
But they're not in alignment with the mouth. They're unrelated.
Shout out to Brianna Kuhn too, who she signed the illustration.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes it look like she wrote the whole text. No, she's just the illustrator of the front cover. She and I were stand partners in high school orchestra, so I feel like she won't mind.
What instruments did you guys play?
We played the viola.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. We got a Viola friend.
Yep. We were insufferable, I can tell you that much. But yeah, so I transferred to this school. We moved to Pennsylvania from Maryland in third grade. And so I didn't really know anybody else except for the kids in my class. But now I'm paging through and I'm like, oh, like, yeah, I know this person. I graduated with that person. They sucked at writing, but then I go back to my own. It's terrible. It's not good.
Yeah.
So
Nobody was good back then, but some were better than others.
some were better than
Yes.
others. Yeah, so it's two purple pieces of computer paper stapled together, and then the inside is just 8.5 by 11 copy paper. Um, various writings. There's a convincing essay on why you should read the Harry Potter books at one point.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
It has 3 authors in the byline.
Oh, wow.
So
Took a lot to
yeah,
convince the
there's
audience.
just a lot going on here, but for some reason I went with, I think this was a self-insert. So I mentioned to you in my email when you asked me to come on,
Mhm.
I was a big fan of a self-insert short story.
Who wasn't?
Um,
I think it's illegal to write before the age of 15 if you're not writing a self-insert
yeah,
character.
and I was trying to figure out, I won't spoil anything, in this little joyous excerpt from my third grade brain, which character was supposed to be me. I don't really know.
Okay, well maybe we can
We can
decide
maybe
together.
figure it
Yeah.
out together. Yeah.
Okay, so at your leisure, I'm going to ask you to read the text.
Okay.
And if there's any grammatical issues, spelling issues, I don't expect to see that since you were gifted and talented. But
right.
please do us a favor and read it as it is presented.
Oh, I
here.
have several issues right off the bat.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So this is titled The Perfect Puppy. I'm so sorry.
Very cute.
It was a perfect day in the Rose Hill Mansion. Well, no, I'm sorry, comma, well, sort of. Not a strong start. We have Captain McGregor and his wife, Mrs. McGregor, were assembling their 10 children in a lineup from oldest to youngest. I must have just watched Sound of Music
Yeah.
or something.
Free drink.
I mean, look at these names. Give us the names because at least
Yeah,
half
shout
of these
them
are
out.
straight
No,
out of
okay,
the Sound
but-
of Music.
So I then go into their children were, and I give a name, parentheses, age.
That's very mature. The age in parentheses. That's like I feel like how newspapers do it, or at least how I'm the asshole.
I do
subreddit
also want the listener to know this is all one paragraph because there are no paragraph breaks. So enjoy. So their children were Clara, 16, Marie, 15, Austin, 13, Cara, Cara, 12, Maria,
Veto.
10. So we
Oh,
have a
God.
Clara and a Cara, and we have a
Okay.
Marie and a Maria.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Alexander, Alexandra,
Okay,
both 9.
sure.
Nikki, Niki, Thomas, oh, I'm sorry, Nikki's 7, Thomas, 6, and Lila. I don't think
Where's-
it's Lila. I think it's Lila.
Where's
Yeah, that's right.
Age 4.
You got Nikki. Where's Nicholas?
I don't know. And what sucks is I have my youngest brother's name is Alexander, and I have a middle brother named Nicholas, and he did not make the cut.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing, Nicholas. So we have Clara and Cara. No. Marie and Maria. No again. And Alexander and Alexandra, who are twins, but still no.
Yeah,
What happens
because
when they both start going by Alex?
Yeah, that's there. I feel like one is gonna have to go by Lexi or Lex. That's the
Or
only.
Allie. I knew an Allie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You could do an AJ, maybe.
Jazzy.
You missed Austin randomly.
Yeah.
yeah.
he goes without. This is something that I did a lot also in stories at this time where it's like I need 15 characters in the first sentence, and I'm going to make sure you know the details about every single
World building, yes.
Yeah, there
Yes.
are children here. You better believe.
There are 10 of them. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I did get the number right. That's a relief. All right, moving on. Everyone was dressed in their warmest winter clothes, and the children were all excited. It was the first snow of the season, and there was 1 foot of snow on the ground.
Damn.
Quote, Father, may we go out? Asked the 9-year-old twins, Alexander and Alexandra. I guess they're speaking in unison.
Creepy.
Certainly not, replied the captain. There is a foot. Oh, definitely Sound of Music. There is a foot of snow out there. You'll freeze. But father, I said no.
I just
It
want
was.
to remind everyone that it's all one paragraph.
It's all one
It
paragraph.
is still all one paragraph.
It's a run-on paragraph. Yeah.
A run-on
I said
paragraph.
no.
I've never heard that in my life. It is a run-on
It's
paragraph.
And if it was an instance of like the parent transcribing this, because I bet I hand wrote this because this would have been like 2004. If it was a case of the parent mistranscribing, I would remember that because I still hold a grudge against, I think it was my first grade teacher. This is so embarrassing. We used to write on the board, like if we asked a good question, she would put it up on the board because she was like proud of us for being inquisitive. I don't know.
Okay,
and I
love
remember
that.
one time I wanted to know like what temperature it was outside, like what the weather was. And I asked her, what degrees is it? And she like knew what I was asking. So she just answered and wrote the question on the board. And I was humiliated because I was like, I know that's not how you answer that question. Like that's not grammatically correct. So I know in my heart of hearts, if I had put paragraph breaks, and the parents typing this didn't transcribe it, I would remember and I would be furious. So
I am
I
not
think
as dumb as this makes me look.
so, but in this
No.
instance, I did do this run on
Okay.
paragraph. This is my bad. I
Got
just know for a fact. All right, I'll try to stop interrupting myself here. So, okay, father, I said no. It was quiet for a moment, but then father said, I'll get a Christmas tree. Quote, and I'll get the ornaments, said mother. This made them very happy. They were going to typo. There we're going to decorate the tree, their favorite part of Christmas. Once father had returned, they decorated the tree. But the best surprise was when father said, kids, go outside. When they were outside, they realized that father was right. It was freezing. Oh, look, a puppy, someone cried. Oh, she's so cute, Clara exclaimed. There was a little cocker spaniel staggering towards them. All the same paragraph. She was so cold. Let's keep her, Marie suggested. So they did. It was Nikki's job to take care of her, so she named her Lacey. Sure. Lacey.
I wonder what does that name like? How does that name make you guys feel?
Lacey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a very elegant name for a stray dog, I will say.
It is elegant, but I feel okay, and no disrespect to anyone named Lacey. Love ya. Thanks for listening. I feel like Lacey is like one of those names that you give to your daughter to try to give her some class, but she just like is an exotic dancer and you can't fix that, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just thinking that because of that girl with the fire truck red hair, Leela in Rock of Love named Lacey. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm thinking of the Olivia Rodrigo song too. Like she's very delicate. Skin like puff pastry.
Oh, I'm not familiar. Sounds like Bella Swan.
For me, it just sounds like someone's trying to say lazy, but with a racist Hispanic accent.
Lazy. That's pretty funny.
You're so lazy.
That's rough.
It's rough.
I can't tell you the thought process there. I don't know.
Honestly, if you're letting a 7-year-old name a dog, Lacey is pretty good.
That's the best you're gonna get, really.
Yeah.
Props to you for remembering Nikki was 7.
It says it right here.
It could be Spider-Man, or
oh my god, a dog named Spider-Man would be awesome. Especially if they're like kind of a buffoon, like many dogs are.
Yeah, like a pug named Spider-Man.
It's
like, what are we doing?
Dog.
Yeah.
A pug named Spider-Man. That's so cute.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Should I keep going?
Yes.
Please.
All right. So they name her Lacey. Lacey was a good puppy. especially fond of the room she had to herself.
Wow, 10
Ooh.
kids and a spare room for the dog.
Again,
Okay.
I think
It's
we
the
are
Rose
in.
Hill Mansion.
It's the Rose Hill
Oh,
Mansion. I
I
think
forgot.
it's actually the Von Trapp Mansion in Sound of
Sure.
Music, I think is what was in my brain.
So many ballrooms.
The room had a place to eat out of 2 fancy dishes on top of a placemat, a closet with cute outfits and rhinestone collars. I guess ready made, like already there for this puppy that they
Merry
just found
Christmas.
in the snow. A pink satin bed was in the middle of the room with a silk canopy over it, and in each corner there was a different style. What does that say?
Desk?
It's in the Staple Valley.
Mm,
In
Staple
each
Valley.
corner there was a different style desk. Yeah, desk.
Desk?
Hmm.
Each one, well, I
A
explained.
doggy desk?
I explained.
Well,
Each
learn.
Oh, I'm
one
so
had
sorry.
different things like makeup, hair accessories, nail care, and there was a desk. Let me pull up my copy. There was a desk with pictures of all of the children in the family.
Okay. I first of all love this life for this dog. Good for her. I will say these are called vanities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
A dog doesn't I mean, a dog
4.
doesn't need a desk. It doesn't need a vanity either.
Maybe it's like the dog from Oliver and Company, like the poodle who's like has her
Yeah,
own vanity and is like putting on perfume.
Here's the thing.
possibly.
4 vanities is crazy.
Wait, there's only one in each corner, no? There's two? In
There's
each
one
No,
in
corner?
there's
each corner,
there's
but
one in
there's
each
4
corner.
corners.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's how many
One
corners.
vanity. One vanity has makeup. The next one has hair accessories. The third one has nail care, which
Nail
for
care.
for a dog is clippers. One
Yeah.
Maybe
clippers.
some nail polish.
A file. Yeah.
And then the final desk in the final corner just has pictures of all of the children.
It's just a table to set pictures.
Once again, I question why was this room here before they had a dog? The McGregors do not seem to be the most lenient of parents. And at this
Yeah,
time, I do remember we did not have a dog. We really wanted one.
I see.
So I
It's a
think
parrot.
that's the lore.
You're writing aspirationally.
Yeah. Okay. Same paragraph. Lacey was a very well-mannered puppy who turned out to be only 2 years old.
Well, that's a dog, but okay.
Again, I didn't have one, so I didn't
Okay.
know.
Well, and also the title is the perfect puppy, Leela.
The perfect puppy.
Are you going to change the whole title?
Aren't all dogs puppies if you want them to be?
I
Like,
feel that way. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
disagree, but it's fine.
Do you think that Penny, my 14-year-old cat, is still just a kitty?
Yeah, she's
She-
a baby.
She's kitten sized, but she's a cat. Like if I go over to someone's house and they're like, "Meet my new puppy," and then it's a dog, I'm gonna be like a little disappointed.
I
Mm.
think
But
there's a difference between saying "meet my puppy" and like, "Oh, you're a good puppy."
You're just a
Yeah.
puppy.
yeah, you're
okay,
just a
fair.
baby.
Fair.
I mean, adult women in their 30s are walking around saying, "I'm just a baby."
That's true. Just a baby. She turned out to be only 2 years old, but Lacey, parentheses, unlike all other puppies, hated snow. She's very delicate. So when everyone went outside to play, Lacey stayed inside on the windowsill. Eventually, Nikki got tired of leaving Lacey inside. She got so fed up, she forced Lacey to go out. Lacey barked furiously, but she was no match for Nikki. She put Lacey on her rhinestone leash and out they went. The frightened little puppy immediately sank into the snow. Clara ran over to them. "Oh no," she cried. She pulled her up out of the snow. Lacey was so scared that she ran headfirst into a snowman the twins were building and made it fall. This is some like Mickey Mouse Toys Upon a Christmas animated short shit here, is like what I'm thinking. Okay, she makes the snowman fall.
Mhm.
"Oh no," they shouted together. The twins again, they're speaking in unison. Oh my god. Nikki was speechless. Her little puppy destroyed the biggest snowman they had ever built. All 10 kids decided it was time for Lacey to go.
Oh my God.
My God.
Just, "I know a farm where she can stay,"
No!
suggested 4-year-old Lila.
How does Lila know a farm that no one else knows? This is crazy. I did not see this coming.
It's a twist. Everyone agreed. The next day, father took Lacey to the farm, and they never took in a stray dog again.
Oh, damn, you
The
weren't
end.
kidding. You were a bitch.
I was
Oh
What?
my God.
I don't understand my third act twist. I don't
This is
understand the
frankly
moral.
shocking.
Yeah, I'm like because when you sent this, I like glanced at it and I was like, perfect puppy. It's like half a
Aw.
page. We love that.
Yeah.
Sounds great. You started reading. I was like, classic
This
elementary
is
school story that
it's
has no plot, only characters. But
it's
the
not
ending
quite
took me
Christy
out.
Nome level cruelty to dogs, but like the 4-year-old says, I know a farm where we can take this dog, and that's where the story ends.
I mean, when have you ever seen 10 children who all said, no, we don't want that dog, first of all?
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
I can't even give you answers. Like I have no clue.
Wait, I have an idea.
Oh, please.
Lila has been sharing a room with Nikki and is sick of it. So
Okay.
Lila's like, I know where she can stay, a farm. And I get her bedroom.
The dog's bedroom with the 4 vanities.
What the what if all those vanities were stolen from the other girls in the family? They want them back.
I really don't know what to tell you. If
Oh
you have
my.
answers, listeners, this might be part of like my inner child work figuring this out. So I would love to hear.
And it's so funny because it's called The Perfect Puppy and it ends with everyone deciding she's not good enough.
That's a little bit of irony though. I'm
It
tapping
is.
into there.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
I mean, you're right.
yeah, literary device.
Remind me how old or about how old you were when you wrote this.
2004, I would have been 8, 9, probably.
Okay, got it. That feels right.
Mhm.
So just like for starters, like we said, all one paragraph. Um, mother and father not capitalized. The
Oh, sure.
quotations didn't really have commas where they should. Pretty standard stuff. I don't think anything was spelled wrong other than
No.
there, which to me feels like a typing error.
I really
Totally.
think because we're getting this through, they do credit. Special thanks to our parent volunteers, our parent typists, our student authors, our student artists, our proofreaders, our copying staff, and our teachers who made it all possible. So I'm thinking there were many layers. There was like a staff, an editorial team
Wow.
on this publication. So I do think either things were cleaned up or if errors were put in. I don't think I would have used the wrong there, but that's just me.
Well, it was supposed. I think it's supposed to be they were.
Yeah, it's
but it says
there we're going to decorate the tree. I don't think I would have.
Completely unacceptable. It's funny that there was a whole team because I mean I could pull this together in an afternoon. Like,
Well, it's also like, so I think what it was, every teacher had their kids submit something throughout the year, right?
Mhm.
Like, and so the book, it's a good like half-inch thick, and we're doing some of them are longer. Like my friend TJ got like 4 pages because
Whoa.
he had paragraph breaks. So he got more
Ooh.
space. Um, but yeah, so it was legit. It was an undertaking. So it was submission process stuff going on. Then we
Okay.
had to type it. Then we had to, I guess, print and collate and copy and staple.
Yeah. Gotta put Microsoft Word into 2 columns for this one.
Can't you just see Clippy in the bottom of the screen, like as you're looking at this document?
Man, this is from the Wayback Machine, but we a couple years ago covered a Clippy erotic novel or novella on the pod. That was
Oh, no.
fun.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
exactly whatever you're thinking. Yes,
That's what it is. Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. I'm there. I'm with you.
If you want to be domed by Clippy, then you should read that book, I guess.
I think I'm good.
You're good. What?
I think I'm good.
I love how you wrote 12 characters for none of them to matter.
Yeah.
Seriously. I think you can get a little bit of personality from the twins speaking in unison, but also Nikki. It was Nikki's job to take care of her, so she named her Lacey. Those things aren't related also. Like that's not a good reason for her to be named Lacey. Like I think I was trying to say like Nikki picked the name, but that's not what
Also,
gets communicated.
does that mean that Clara, Marie, Austin, Kara, Maria, Alexandra all declined to care for the dog because
It goes to the 7-year-old.
yeah, the 7-year-old. We gotta freaking teenagers in this house. Come on. What's
We got a
Austin doing after
16-year-old.
school? I know
Yeah.
Austin's got time for this in his schedule. That's what I want to know. Who's Austin? How did he end up here with this name? What's going on with him?
There's also a real lack of like the progression of time I noticed as I was reading. Like
Yes.
it's all one paragraph, right? And we established they find her in the snow. She has a room. So like when did that get built? Was it pre-made? And then we learned she was a very well-mannered puppy. She turned out to be only 2 years old. So presumably they took her to a vet who
Yeah.
was able to estimate. And then it snows enough that they go back outside to build the biggest snowman they've ever made. Like that has to be more than the foot of snow that we had at the beginning of the story.
Yeah. And I bet these 10 kids have made some pretty serious snowmen in their day.
They live at the Rose Hill Mansion.
Like, has Christmas passed? Like, it's Christmas
Christmas
I
tree.
guess.
It is Christmas. Christmas is like a side character.
Yeah.
Their favorite part of Christmas. They're going to decorate the tree.
So I'm a little confused about one of two plot points.
Only two.
I'm a little confused about, so they found a dog outside who had not been to the vet, but Dad said the best surprise was when
Right.
Father said, "Kids, go outside."
He's very strict.
When they were outside, they realized that Father was right. It was freezing. That's not why he said go outside. Why did he say go outside?
So at first he says, no, there's a foot of snow out and you'll freeze. And then they say, but Father, and he says, I said no. This might have been me processing some stuff with my stepdad also.
Oh, okay.
Who was a big, like, I said so kind of guy. Like, love
Hate
him.
that.
We're on great terms, but discipline, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that must have been probably what that was. And then it was, well, actually, he had a reason you couldn't go outside. We're gonna decorate the Christmas tree, which like is kind of how we operated. Like,
Decorate the tree outside?
no, no, I think I'm imagining him. He gets, it says a Christmas tree. So he goes out. He can go outside in the snow.
That's
He comes
the
back
thing,
with a
it's-
Christmas tree. Like that was his plan for the day. And he
I
didn't feel
see.
like explaining it to 10 children.
Okay, just first of all, explain yourself to your kids. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
Okay, so that makes sense to me now, but I was confused because it seemed like they took
Yeah.
maybe like 1 to 5 business days to do the Christmas tree. Like again, the timelessness of
No,
it.
I think it was one day.
Well, and the way
Um,
Father talks, kids go outside is different than like you can go play now if outside if you want. Like,
Yeah.
get out there.
And again, I think a lot is being condensed here, obviously. Once
Yeah.
Father had returned, they decorated the tree. But the best surprise was when Father said, kids, go outside. So I'm imagining they decorate the tree. It's chaos. There's
Mhm.
10 of them. 10 of them. There were 3 of us in my house growing up, you know?
Yeah, and that was
like,
chaotic.
maybe it's just like, okay, you crazy kids, go outside. You know, I don't know.
I've had enough of you.
Yeah. And then they realize Father was right. It's cold, but that doesn't matter because then they see the perfect puppy.
Man, that horrible moment when you realize your parents are
Yeah.
right,
Oh, yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, I think what confused me was like it seemed like at first the surprise was that he got them a puppy.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more
Mm.
sense than, oh my God, look, a purebred Cocker Spaniel
It's
puppy.
just a random
That's what I
Cocker
thought.
Spaniel
Okay.
staggering towards
Wandering.
them.
Okay.
Staggering.
And when I
Yeah.
saw staggering, that also made me think it was like cute puppy walks.
Like,
But a 2-year-old
Yeah.
Cocker Spaniel is athletic. It is bounding towards you.
Pounding. Yeah, exactly. I'm just
You're taking it
hunting
in.
for any kind of
You said
detail.
2 plot points, and I feel like you touched one.
Oh,
The
yes.
first plot point was that they find the puppy, and then the second plot point is that they get rid of the puppy.
Oh.
Again, I don't know why that was my choice in this piece of
You needed
literature.
a way to
funny.
end it, I guess.
I think
Um,
probably my hand was probably cramping.
A couple months ago, we had a guest on the show named Allie Gordon. And she was telling us, I'm trying to remember what her piece was about, but she had just released earlier this year a really, 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 really sad, beautiful novel called novella called We Have Reached the End of Our Show. But anyway, I remember her talking about how whatever piece of hers we were covering, she had like just realized that stories can end sadly. You know, like
Mhm.
as a kid, you're watching like Disney or whatever, and you're like, that's great. And then the first time you see a story that like does not end well, she was talking about how that really inspired her. She was like, I'm going to write a sad story. And then she never stopped. But that kind of is what this reminds me of. It's like, it seems like you set out and you're like, I'm going to write a story with a sad twist at the end. Everybody's going to think it's about a cool puppy, and it's not.
I do think you touched on something there. I just needed to end it. I think that would have been the choice. Yeah. As much as I would love it to be subversive in that way, I don't think that's what I was doing.
Subverting expectations.
Well, you're like, well, the story's called The Perfect Puppy. I got this puppy. How do I end it? Yep, get rid of the puppy. No more story.
There's got to be some conflict.
Sure,
I
it makes
guess.
sense. A plus B equals C.
Yeah. There's got to be conflict. And I think I knew if I had written it so that the dad was the one who caused all the conflict, I would have gotten in trouble. Because it would have been read as a critique.
I see. Okay. Lacey, unlike all other puppies, hated snow.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've seen
definitely
another
known
puppy not like snow.
I think this is like evidence of like that you did not know what dogs were like, because
No.
like there's like huskies love the snow, like a Malamute loves the snow, a quirky lab mayhaps loves the snow,
A
but
Chihuahua, however, probably not.
no, a pug absolutely
and
not.
Pekingese.
I do feel that a Cocker Spaniel could go either way.
That's
Mhm.
They're like
True.
mid-sized and furry, right?
Yeah, but not Lacey. She's delicate.
She's delicate
And
She's
elegant.
not like other dogs.
Literally.
Literally, yeah.
Okay.
Am I the dog? Was that where my self-insert was going?
Oh my god.
Okay,
A said I don't belong in this family. Take me to a farm.
I
so
forgot that
sad.
we were supposed to be hunting for your self-insert.
Yeah.
And it is funny because when you said, I'm not sure who my self-insert is, I kind of glanced through this and I was like, well, Lacey gets mentioned every other sentence. It's probably whoever this Lacey girl is.
That's the dog. Yep.
It's the dog. So I'm thinking maybe you're Nikki. Just
The responsible 7-year-old.
the responsible 7-year-old.
It has to be, because the one that was your age, like not like an 8 or 9-year-old,
Yeah.
was twins, and their only personality trait is that they're twins.
They're twins.
That's not. I feel like that's not precocious enough to be a self-insert. for
No,
you.
it's got to be the
Yeah.
responsible 7-year-old because I'm an oldest daughter.
Yes.
We all are. Oh my god, the Zoom chat is so strong right now. Girls,
Yeah.
we could get so much done if we tried.
I wish I could be the perfect daughter. Yeah,
Mm.
I agree.
I also, in my head right now, I'm getting a lot of images from Barbie Princess and the Pauper. So maybe like that. There's like there's a palace suite that Princess Barbie lives in, and she has a cat. And I know the cat had like a whole thing going on with like a fancy bed and maybe a bathtub.
Of course.
So I'm thinking maybe that played into this as well.
A lot of
Okay.
pampered pets and old animated stuff. I'm thinking of the pug, or maybe he's a bulldog in Pocahontas.
Yes.
There's also in the Aristocats, what's her name? You know the one I'm talking
It's
about.
like No, that's a dog. That's the Dalmatians. I was going to say
Perdita.
Purdy.
It's something prissy like that.
Yeah. She's hot, that cat.
The cat's so
Cunty.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lacey doesn't like snow, so she stays inside. And eventually Nikki got sick of her staying
She's like,
inside.
why do I take care of this dog if she's not going to come outside with us?
Okay, everyone has autonomy, Nikki.
I was going to say, it seems that it's been one day, but
I don't think yeah, exactly. I don't know. The time has been compressed.
So Nikki forces Lacey out into the freezing cold, where she perhaps was wandering for days before they rescued her.
yeah. Forcing her back into her
Maybe-
PTSD.
Oh my god. Like, would you? Like, no, I want to be warm now.
I have a satin bed and 4 vanities. Of course I'm not going
Yeah.
outside.
And then Lacey has a fucking civil, like a fucking Vietnam War flashback, PTSD flashback, and bolts into the nearest thing. And I guess instead of saying, "Oh my God, are you okay?" they're like, "Wow, you ruined a snowman."
All 10
It
kids.
definitely wasn't gonna melt anyway.
Okay, so Nikki puts Lacey in her rhinestone leash.
Very
And
important detail.
They go outside. Lacey sinks into the snow. Clara runs over, pulls her out of the snow, and then Lacey runs headfirst into the snowman, which means that Nikki is not holding onto the leash. She's actually not as responsible as she thinks she is.
No, she's not.
If
What?
you'd been
Yeah.
holding onto that leash, none of this would have happened.
Cocker
Yeah, but
Spaniel weighs what, like 7 pounds?
yeah. Also, I was wondering that too. I mean, a fully grown, which at 2 years old, they're fully grown. Like Cocker Spaniel, my brother has one, super cute. Um, it could knock down a snowman, but I think in your head it's not fully grown. I think in your head it's like a
It's a
cute small
baby.
puppy.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that would just concuss itself or something.
Okay, adult Cocker Spaniels weigh 15 to 30 pounds. I
There you
Whoa.
still
go.
I still feel like and
Well,
imagine
I describe it as the biggest snowman they've ever built.
that's what I'm saying. Like if the base of this snowman is that big, this Cocker Spaniel's not moving it.
That's how panicked she was. Like, I don't know.
Poor
I don't
kid.
know what to tell you.
I mean, I guess snowmen were the snowmen we built as kids. They were important to us. It's kind of like on Halloween, how important the candy that we made. It's like we have so little in this world as children. I have the snow that's free that I can create something with, and I have free candy I can get. And those two things are
That's all we got.
that's all I have in this world. I guess don't worry about the cool puppy I just got. That thing sucks. The
Now,
snowman's like way more important.
another possibility has arisen to me.
Okay.
Maybe at this point, I had thought maybe the kids are going to keep the puppy without telling mother and father, because at no point do we like hear that they have decided to let Lacey stay. It's just the kids deciding to keep her. And so maybe this
Oh.
was an attempt at she causes so much havoc that the ruse is never going to work. They're never going to be able to keep this puppy a secret, that we have to get rid of her.
Okay, I
don't know. It's a theory.
like your theory.
If I was an
However,
editor, I might have suggested that as the conflict.
well, who provided the 4 vanities and the spare bedroom?
Well, we said maybe the girls like all gave up their furniture.
Okay.
Maybe.
it's coming
I don't
together.
know. Your guess is as good as mine.
That would explain it if they were like, okay, let's move Lila into Nikki's room, and then like the dog can have her own room where the parents won't check because parents don't check on the 4-year-old, I guess.
No, obviously.
And then
Nikki's
that
taking
does
care of the
give-
dog. Like, we're self-sufficient.
that gives Lila motivation to suggest this farm that only she has been to.
I know a farm where she can stay. Suggested little
It's like-
4-year-old Lila.
It's like I have so many questions, Lila. Who took you to the farm?
Like any character, there's fucking 12 characters. Any other character could have said this and it wouldn't have been so great.
Many of them never have a line. We never hear from, I think it's Marie, Austin, Kara, Maria, or Thomas, like non-speaking roles. But then everyone has to agree to take the dog to a farm. So I guess we're unionized. We're voting. It's like when all the candidates on The Bachelor like group up to like tell the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, hey, this was really out of line. Like they unionize.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
They form an alliance. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
That must have been, I don't know.
Leela, is there anything else you want to bring up about the perfect puppy?
No, I don't think so. Well, okay. How do you feel about dogs now?
So I love
Amanda?
dogs. We have a cat now, but that's only because we live in an apartment and there's no way we could do a dog.
Yeah.
We had a dog. So this was 2004. We then got a dog maybe 2006, 2007. So this was probably like the beginning of us and my mom, I will say, haranguing our dad to let us have a dog. But like that involved, we had to get a fence and like we had to agree to walk her before school, which was a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I love both like cats and dogs now.
Okay, good.
I guess I was processing my complicated feelings on the matter in
Obviously.
2004.
Yeah, really. Amanda, is there anything else you'd like to say about the perfect puppy?
Oh God. No, the self-insert question was an interesting one for me to consider while I was rereading this. I hadn't looked at this in years, but I do remember writing other little pieces, like not just for school, but I had an old desktop computer like at my disposal in my parents' basement, and I would put stuff on there. There was one where I wish I could remember the name, but the female main character I wrote like runs away and she lives in a lake house at Lake Erie for some reason. And
Spooky.
I write a lot of
Yeah.
paragraphs, separate paragraphs, I will say,
Nice.
about her like getting groceries and just like subsisting
Just
at this
living a
lake
life.
house. Yeah. And
Interesting.
that was very much like teenage angst, coming out. But this, no fucking clue. No idea.
Well, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed
I'm
the
glad.
the twist ending. I did not see that coming. You see, children say the darndest things, and that's why we do this
Yeah.
podcast,
That's
because
true.
It's true.
otherwise the listeners would never have gotten to know about this crazy twist ending.
I mean, this story could tug on some heartstrings. I don't know. We
It
could get
really-
optioned.
Well, here, when I was a kid, my family decided they wanted a dog, and we got a what are they called? A golden doodle, because they're like hypoallergenic or whatever.
Yeah.
And we got a puppy. I don't fucking know why we got and like we all tried to train her, but like kind of not the kids and kind of not my dad, and mostly just my like very timid mother. And it didn't work, and she was a bad dog, and my parents decided to give her back.
That sucks. That sucks, Tina.
So how were you 4 years old and did you suggest the farm?
I did not suggest the farm. I think I was like very upset.
Yeah.
As you would
Who's
be.
your fucking puppy?
I think I was like maybe 12 or 13. I was like a little older. I will say that like a year or two later, we adopted our like 4-year-old Sheltie, which was our family dog for a long time, and then we got a second family dog, like from rescues. Whatever.
Yeah, adopt, don't shop. You don't need a Cocker Spaniel.
Adopt, don't shop. I lived in a real shopping family. They're like, why do the easy ethical thing if we could just pay a lot of money to get exactly what we want? So yeah, really bringing up some bad memories for me.
So sorry.
Leela. Let's see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, this is the time of the show where we like to play a little game. The game is called Horny, Sad, or Just Plain Bad.
I'm gonna remove
sorry.
horny from the equation preemptively.
Why?
10 children, 1 dog, no horny.
I was kind of horny for the captain because I kept
Because you said
Picturing
Von Trapp family.
Von
Yeah.
Trapp, daddy.
Dude, a hot dad
Mhm.
who will rip the
Mhm.
Nazi flag in half.
It's
Yes,
true.
sir.
I kept thinking about that when you kept saying I did not see that coming. I was like, Amanda, do you think that the perfect puppy is horny, sad, or just plain bad?
Oh. I'm gonna relook here.
Really need to.
Take a
I'm
good
gonna
look.
say I'm gonna say sad because they get rid of the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's-
have to agree with you on that one, Amanda. I'm gonna
It's-
say this one's
it's-
sad.
It's sad on a couple levels, but mostly because the 4-year-old says enough is enough. I'm sending this
That's-
dog to a
that's like-
farm.
Really concerning. Like that's like future serial killer behavior. I
Yeah.
almost feel.
Yeah.
I no longer have use for this dog. Take it away.
Take her away, out of my sight. Yeah.
I'm also going to say sad. It is a little bad for sure.
It's definitely there is a layer of bad. Yeah.
Like it's bad, but
It's-
it's like
it's
so
sad
sad.
in its badness.
I can't believe they gave the dog away.
That's so crazy, Amanda.
And they never took in a stray dog again.
Ever
Let this be a
again.
lesson, children.
Does that include when the children grow to be adults?
I
Like,
guess, dude.
it's a lot
Just
of
leave the puppy in the snow.
Yeah, leave it.
Horrible.
Seriously. Yeah.
Oh, it makes me
Because she
wanna...
knocked over your goddamn snowman.
So stupid.
Yeah,
Build a
fucking
better
bitch.
snowman, idiot.
Yeah.
These kids can figure out how to speak in unison perfectly, but they can't build a snowman that a 2-year-old puppy can't knock over.
Amanda, thank you so much for bringing the perfect puppy on the show.
Oh, you're so
It
welcome.
has been an absolute delight to get to meet you and to get to read this wonderful work.
What a meeting. What a first impression I must have made.
Technically a second impression because I've watched many
True.
videos.
True.
Like,
Yes.
you know.
I forget about the parasocial aspect. You're correct. We're best friends.
I respect your work, but I like the author of The Perfect Puppy a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I've recently like dipped my toe back into fiction writing, not to this level. I do know how to use an enter key now.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Well, so that's just like a side project. Maybe it'll see an editor's desk one day. Maybe it won't. I don't know.
Okay, I believe in you.
Thank you. I right now I'm working on some nonfiction, which relates to the royal commentary stuff. So my first book is forthcoming next April, so April 2027, tentatively titled "The Royal TEA." We love a pun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's subtitled A Commoner's Guide to the British Monarchy. So it's basically a field guide to royal world. And I broke it up into chapters. I love a theme. So it's like royal history is in there. You get some of the protocol and like why they do the things they do. How do titles work? But then there's a fashion chapter and a jewelry chapter and a scandals chapter. And it's just, I'm so excited for it to be out in the world. It's off my desk. Cool. Yeah, it's off my desk. I wrote 100 pages too many and had to cut down. And I recently wrapped that up, and now the illustrator has it. So it's going to be illustrated.
Ooh, that's so fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited to check that out.
Yeah, I will make sure you guys get a copy. I'm very excited about it. So,
and I'd love to catch you on your book tour when that comes out next April. Come back on the show with something else, and I
definitely will. Oh, there's more. There's more where that came from.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
So.
Well, where can listeners find you on the internet? What are you working on these days other than
the book? If you would like to check out my writing, which I promise has gotten so much better, I swear to you. And it's not all fiction. I think the only fiction I've written on my Substack is a Royal Christmas Hallmark movie pitch.
Oh my God.
I love that.
That's the only thing I've ever used AI for in my life is I told it to write rom-com plots about me and my friends one day when we were pretty bored.
There you go. Yeah, I was like dissecting. So I have a Substack newsletter. It's called The Fascinator. It's royal commentary, news, culture, essays, that kind of thing.
That is a great title.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's at mattaoffact.substack.com, but it's called The Fascinator. And yeah, I think last Christmas I was like dissecting what is it about a Hallmark royal Christmas self-insert movie, because they are all self-inserts, aren't they? So I wrote that little fiction piece, but
I love that.
The rest of it is like breaking down news and fashion moments, history, culture, all of it. And then you can also watch my videos on TikTok and Instagram or YouTube. And I think I'm on all of those platforms at Matta of Fact, MATTA_of_fact.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks again, and hoping to bring you back on in April. Very excited for your book.
I would love that.
Good luck with the rest of the publication process. You wrote it, so the hard part's done.
Yes, for me anyway. Yeah. Now I get to annoy an illustrator for 6 months.
Hell yeah.
There you
go. That is it for Burn Before Reading.
Until next week, remember,
your cringe is part of you.
But don't worry, if it gets too cringy, you can just take it to a local farm.
Thanks for listening to Burn Before Reading.
Created by me, Christina Kahn.
Hosted and produced by Christina Kahn and me, Leela Hilton.
Logo designed by Michael Hardison. Follow him on Instagram at RoyGBivRVA or check out his work at wildlingpress.com.
Theme music by Sakura Wishes.
Find me online at tbr.tinabereading on Instagram.
Find me at Leals for Reels on Instagram.
Join us on Patreon for access to our Discord server, monthly bonus episodes, and other fun stuff.
Find video recordings of most of our episodes on YouTube at Burn Before Reading. Follow the podcast on Instagram at Burn Before Pod or email us at burnbeforepod@gmail.com.
Thanks for listening, friends.
See you next time.